Okay, wait, don't change the video yet. I know the quality sucks. I'm going to fix it. More importantly, I'm going to show you how you can fix your own videos and make them a much higher quality. Okay, hopefully this is a little bit better. Now, I hope you've noticed a big improvement in overall the quality, just in how it looks and how it sounds in the video. Over the course of this video, we will talk about a variety of things, but on how a beginning YouTuber can do some simple steps to improve their overall quality and why it's important. First, I'd like to thank Wayne from Wayne Rex, link down below. He spent a good amount of time with me on the phone. He's built a lot of successful channels. He gave me a lot of tips on how to improve the quality. He's the ultimate sound guy. Not only does he have like the greatest glasses in the world, but he has he's a good guy with a lot of knowledge. Thank him. Also, I want to thank Malin, who is another YouTuber who is focusing on helping small YouTubers grow. She has a great channel, link down below. And she gave me, she roasted me. And so I'm going to put a link to that video down below. Also want to announce that in the next video, I'm going to talk all about how I need to focus on quality and how I use YouTube analytics to tell me that. And again, it's something that a beginning YouTuber can really know how to focus their effort on. So in this video, we're going to go over positioning, lighting, sound, a little bit about editing, and then if you stay to the end, I'm going to talk about the contest I'm having with my students and a quick update on there. Great, let's go. So first, positioning. Now, I noticed or I should say Wayne noticed in my videos that I was positioning myself more like here. This is a mugshot. This is YouTube. So simple, putting yourself in the position that people expect a YouTuber to be in. It's small, it's psychological. They probably don't even notice, but when you're down here, you're more likely to have them click away in that first 30 seconds. Another thing to think about positioning is what's called the rule of three. I'm going to put up a quick picture that shows a tic-tac-toe over an image. The idea is that you're going to put the interesting stuff on the lines. A quick image of Malin, how she sits, and she's focused on on my right third, on her left. I'm sitting here in the center, but right here is where the eyes are, and that should be right on the line. The idea is you don't want to split your image in a way that looks weird, and sticking with the rule of three, which you can probably find on your smartphone. They'll put up some images that won't show up on the video, but will show up on when you're looking at it, is a great way to keep your positioning. Lighting. So I did end up getting a ring light, and you can see it in my glasses when I look up. So I do my best not to look up. But you don't need a ring light. So I got one because I needed a stand for the phone, and for like $5 more, I was able to add a ring light to it. So that's okay. The best way you can have lighting is to be in front of a window that has the sun shining through. Either face the window or have the window kind of off to one of the sides at 30, 45 degree angle. That's the best lighting. If that's not an option, I film in my basement. I have the overhead for fluorescent lights. So the ring light works great. Other options that would have worked quite well is taking two lamps, desk lamps, whatever, put one off to my side over here, right about eye level, and the other one maybe a little bit above, off to the other direction, so that I'm getting from both sides 30 to 45 degrees off my nose. And that would light me up in a way that will work quite well. You don't need the fancy lights. Any light will do. A natural light bulb will give a little bit better of a shine, but go with what you have. All right, for sound. Now, the big thing that Wayne was able to talk to me about is how to improve my sound. Hopefully this is much better. A few things. One, I noticed that in my prior videos, there was a lot of buzzing, kind of a low hum, and I've shut off everything in the house, so I couldn't figure out what it was. What it was, I think, is that my phone or my computer was on the desk and my fan on my computer was running, and it's not audible, but the vibrations are being picked up by the recording device. And so what I've done now is I did get that stand, which separates the phone from the computer. And then also I have a carpet underneath the stand, so there should be no vibrations. That should really help reduce that sound. The other thing is, if your desk is something like this, you have a lot of flat surfaces aiming right at you. Sound bounces off hard, flat things quite well. And so if you're talking to your computer screen or you're talking into a wall, that sound's going to bounce right back at you. A couple of easy things you can do there. Take a beach blanket or a towel, put it underneath your computer, put it underneath whatever you have, so you cover that flat surface of your desk, and you also add a little bit of cushion to minimize that vibration. Whatever screens you don't need, remove them or turn them sideways so it's not reflecting back at you. And if you do need a screen, turn it a little bit to the side so, again, it's not reflecting directly back at you. Another thing to dampen sound, put down carpets or towels on the floor. What you'll notice too from this video versus prior videos is I used to have a kind of sheetrock behind me. Now I have a simple cheap curtain that's held up with a tension rod. That should also absorb sound, so the sound should improve. The big thing though is I am borrowing a mic, which is now 4 inches from my face instead of a little bit across the room. The nice thing about taking a mic is when you put it close to your mouth, it doesn't have to be nearly as sensitive to pick up your sound, and therefore it won't pick up all those extra sounds around the room or that are happening in the construction site across the street. So get a nice mic. It doesn't have to be expensive. So the setup here, I am borrowing it, but if I purchased the mic and the stand and everything, it'd probably be $130, $150. And it works fine with a laptop, works fine with a smartphone. But you can get them as inexpensive as $30. And it could be clipped to your shirt, or it could be a stand that I have here. But definitely focus on getting that mic up close to your mouth so that you're minimizing the extra sounds that are out there. So editing, I pause a lot like that. And sometimes I get kind of lost on words. On the prior videos, I just left those in. I'm intentionally leaving that one in. This time through, what I'm going to go through is I'm going to watch all my video and I'm going to clip out those parts that have pauses, that have ums, that have whatever. It's okay. The continuity is not going to be disrupted. Everybody I've seen on YouTube, they'll be talking, and one moment they're looking this way and the next they're over here with no transition in between. That's okay. They just cut it out. A simple editing tool will just either trim it or snip it, and you'll be able to remove a lot of that. Let's do a quick update on the students. I have a competition with my students. I'm building a YouTube channel. They're building Instagram and TikTok channels, and they're winning by a lot. So as of right now, I have 15 subscribers and 3-digit views, maybe less than 200 views for all my videos together. One of my students told me she put a video of her and her boyfriend out dancing in the woods, just sort of being silly, and it had 5,000 views in 24 hours. So I got work to do. Now, got to pay attention a little bit to which channel you are on, given that Instagram is much more instant, but also not long lasting. Something like a YouTube, which I'm building on, that lasts, that goes forward. And a lot of the videos that you see at the top of your suggested list are a year old, 2 years old, 3 years old. And so this video, what I'm doing now, should still be getting views 2 years from now as I'm adding new content over time. That video of my student and her boyfriend dancing in the woods, probably won't be seeing any more of that on Instagram already. It's been 2 weeks, it should be gone. Great. So thank you very much. If anything I said is useful, please hit like and subscribe. Ring the bell. Like I said, next time I want to talk about YouTube analytics a little bit and how that's allowed me to focus in on what I need to do next so that I can improve my channel. It's all about improving a little bit every time so that over time you're going to improve a lot. Don't worry that it's going to take a while. Don't worry that it's only a little bit at a time. That's actually the goal. All right. Thanks, everybody. Bye-bye.